pre-season testing, the reigning champions didn't exactly come into 2021 as the outright favourites, but that didn't stop them from getting their elbows out in Qatar. On the opening night, Mir and Rins charged hard, fighting for the podium spots for most of the race. In fact, Mir was only thwarted of a second place finish due to a heavy dose of Ducati horsepower, as Johan Zarco and Pecco Bagnaia both powered through on the home straight, much to the annoyance of the Suzuki crew. A week later and the elbows were out again as Mir and Miller got a little close for comfort and settled a slight dispute at 200 mph on the main straight. On the other blue bike, Rins repeated Mir's result from the week before, taking 4th place, which rounded out a decent start to Suzuki's 2021 campaign. Round 3 in the return to Europe also saw the return of Marc Marquez, and Mir was keen to remind the 8-time world champion who succeeded him as the number 1. The first podium of the season came his way in the end, taking 3rd place, firmly kick-starting his title defence. But Rins couldn't say the same, as unfortunately he crashed out at turn 5, the first of a string of 4 crashes for the Spaniard. With not much reward coming from rounds 4 and 5 in RF and Le Mans, Suzuki headed to Mugello to rebound. Unfortunately for Rins, the last of the aforementioned string of 4 crashes came here at Mugello, and it was all the more heartbreaking as Rins was chasing 2nd place Miguel Oliveira. That left Mir to go it alone, which he did, eventually taking another 3rd place finish, as it seemed as though the Suzuki man and the reigning world champion was starting to build momentum. Rins' Catalan GP ended before it had even started. A bizarre crash on his bicycle at the circuit on Thursday left the Suzuki man with a broken arm. With no replacement for the weekend, Mir was the sole Suzuki representative, eventually coming home 4th. The German GP was one to forget, but the Dutch GP was better for Mir, as another comeback ride saw the world champion climb from 10th to 3rd, but Rins suffered a different fate, falling from 7th to 11th, as Suzuki rounded out a difficult first half of 2021. The second half of the season started in Austria, a place where both Mir and Rins had been quick the year before, and with former team boss Davide Brivio watching on in the box, and finally the addition of a ride height device, success was right around the corner as Mir picked up his equal best finish of the year with 2nd, but unfortunately podiums weren't to be found at the 2nd race in Austria. The British GP saw without a doubt Rins' highlight of the 2021 season. Good memories of his win here in 2019 carried him to his only podium of the season as he battled through the pack to a strong 2nd place behind Quartararo as he finally was able to put all the pieces of the puzzle together on Sunday. From one battling ride to another, as Mir once again made the most of his race pace to come from the 3rd row of the grid to 3rd place for his 5th podium of the season. An updated ride height device arrived just in time for the Algarve GP, and it worked a treat. Mir's first top 3 in qualifying of his Premier Class career followed, and he showed just what he can do when he starts up front, as he kept Pecco Bagnaia close all the race long to take home his equal best finish of the year in 2nd place. And Rins' 3rd top 10 in a row also marked his most consistent string of form all season long. The final stop on the calendar may have had Suzuki dreaming, as the first race at Valencia in 2020 saw them pick up a 1-2 finish. But it wasn't to be in 2021 as Rins crashed out of 3rd place, a mark of his 2021 season, and Mir just couldn't quite keep up with the Ducatis ahead, a mark of his year 2.